Hello guys and welcome back. In the previous episode we built a fridge and a battery bank. That should last us for quite a while, but I think it's time that we actually start progressing a little bit with this base because it will get tougher as it goes along. So I think the most important thing after this night is to start building research and start planning the bedrooms. So my plan is that this is going to be kind of working area, kind of like workshop. And we'll start building some bedrooms for our guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to start planning it. That's kind of important aspect with planning here as well. You want to one door entry. And then you want your corridors to be too wide so your people can pass them nicely with each other. We can use the walls of natural setting to kind of build up on it. So usually building 4 by 5 is decent size for a bedroom. You can build them bigger or smaller. But that's kind of the optimal size for your colonies not to be upset with too small bedrooms, because they will. If your bedrooms are too small for their needs, they will get upset about it. So you want to make sure that it doesn't happen really. As you can see, this one will kind of come out of here, so you want to place there some sort of a wall, just wall it in. So for now, it's not going to look pretty, but I'm going to place just a wooden door there, so it kind of keeps it all inside. As you can see, the batteries are holding quite nicely, because almost nothing takes power. This thing takes a little bit, but not too much to keep it cool, because it's only small room, so the current power usage, even if it says high, is not that bad. So it's not too bad. Okay, so they woke up. You want to get rid of the bedrooms, so I will deconstruct them all. And you want to go to production, and you have this steel research bench. We're going to place it out of wood because it will be useful and it will not fit. So let's mine that out and we'll place it there. Okay, awesome. So now, research wooden bench. You're going to place it in here and my guys will mine it out nicely for us. So they will still use a little bit of steel. It requires 25 steel, but the rest of it will be used from wood. And we'll be able to start our first research project. So that's your room. It's important that this block in here is empty. There is no stones like that laying in front, otherwise they won't be able to use it. You go in research in here, and you will be presented with this plan of research. You can read all about them. They give you different things like nutrition synthesizers, crematorium, carpets, and so on. Obviously, some are more important than others at different stages of the game. So you want to kind of pick what is important to you. I think at this stage of the game, really, we don't need anything that much. We could do a stone cutting. That would be not bad for making some bricks. But I think the first thing we're going to go with is geothermal power. You click research. And go to your overview, look at your people and check the person who is the best at research now. So Fairly is best at research, but this guy has 2 flames, so you want to pick him over everyone else. So what you want to do, we're going to start using manual priorities now, so we can kind of plan things around. I'm going to give everyone firefighting because it's important. You only want your doctors to actually operate. So we're going to take that out. And now you have to plan it out. You want everyone to be a patient, because if anything happens, you want them to stay there. We can put flicking as level 1, because that's basically opening, closing doors, using switches and so on. For a warden, you just want your guy with the social skills, so you keep it as that. So, let me plan it out and I will explain to you how it actually works and why I'm using what I'm using. Okay, so this is my plan for this colony. I have some people obviously doing firefighting, doctoring, 1 doctor, patients and flicking. I selected 1 warden because you want the person with the highest skill to do it. It's a very short task, so I give it a priority number 2. Then I want the best cook to cook. So Axel is our best cook, he will be cooking all the time in here. Then these guys will be hunting level 3. If I need them to hunt, they will hunt, so that's not very important. Really, because it's only when I order them to hunt. I left everybody on constructing and repairing because I need them. I selected 2 goods grower to actually grow food for us, because it's going to be important to have some food, so we will be using that. Selected pretty much everybody to mine. I will give this guy as well. And plant cutting as well. It's a short task and I sometimes need people just to do it, but as level 4 is not the main priority on the list. I have 1 person doing research, so that's going to be only Ryan doing research for us. I didn't do any smith, tailoring, art or craft because we don't using this skill, so we don't need to worry about it and it would just confuse us so far. Left everybody howling so they can all bring stuff to the colony, and everybody cleaning who can clean. Later on you can kind of specialize it more and give them 1 single job even. For now I will leave it as it is. As you can see, some people will still mine. And Ryan is doing the research. So in here you can see slowly a progress of this research in here. So as he kind of does it, it will progress for us and they will get better at it. So eventually we'll be able to place some sort of proper power, because we want the power plant on here that will allow us to have a constant access to the power for our colony. That should set us quite nicely for pretty much everything that we can encounter. So that's it about the research. About the rooms now, we're going to kind of build up in here. So we need defenses now. That's the other important thing for us in here they want us to do. So eventually we'll have to be using turrets. For now, on this stage of the game, really having 1 turret kind of will help you more than enough. So what you want to do for yourself is go to security and you have this improvised turret. We're going to place just 1 in here. Place it around some sort of cover because you want it covered, and you also want to connect it to the energy. So that's how we're going to do it. 1 turret will defend most of our base, because you can see the range of the turret. In here, this white circle kind of tells you what is the range of the turret. So our guys will place it and they will do everything with it. The turret is built and is automatically on. You don't want it to be on permanently. So for now, we're going to toggle the power off. If you click on the person, they can flick the switch for us, so it's off and it will not drain the power. Got some cargo pods with meat. Just always make sure how far it is. I'm not sure really about it, if that's worth it or not. Possibly yes. How much is meat? How much meat do we have in there? 25 meat. We can actually do it. I will just manually select 2 people to do it. So Ben and you draft them, send them here. Once they get there, we'll grab the meat and send them back. So undraft team and prioritize howling. He will take some of this meat. Undraft team and prioritize howling. And awesome, they will collect all the meat for us and they will take it back to the colony. So we should be fine with food. Our potato plants are growing nicely, and now as you can see, the people who've been selected for growing will pick it as a priority and will cut it out for us. And eventually they will as well replant everything that grew, so they will do it reasonably quickly, and some of them plants are not ready yet, so they will eventually go back to them as well. So as your colony grow, you may want to start to expand your zones. So let's go a growing zone and select another one and do it similar size, 7 by 7, like that. But with this growing zone, I'm going to select it for something else. So let's use, we have potatoes, so we can use corn for this growing zone in here. So just people have something to grow. You actually want to collect as much food as you can really, because the more you have, you can keep it in the fridge forever. As it tells you here, the summer is coming, but the summer has come, but the winter is coming. So as I said, you want to collect as much food as you can, so you can kind of survive through the winter, because it's not that easy as you may think it is. Okay, the guys are actually, yeah, they will plan that out, they will plan this one out as well, and everything will get better. Okay, now, we got raided, so I will come back to that in the next episode, guys, because I think that's kind of big thing, the being raided and how it works. So we will be back at it. For now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll come back to building bedrooms and being raided in the next one. If you enjoyed this series, guys, as always, leave me a comment, leave me a like, let me know what you think of it, and I will see you soon.